Crime. I'm Akshita Nandagopal. In the last 24 hours, endless details that have emerged in the investigation into the Delhi hit and drag case. It's only led to more questions than answers as to exactly what played out that fateful night. As more CCTV footage has emerged, we're going to be putting it all together for you to explain the exact sequence that led to Anjali being dragged for 12 kilometers and also explain to you how the accused then tried to cover up their crime. Let's begin with the headlines. Delhi police make startling revelations in the Delhi hit and drag case. Cops identified two more accused in the case who weren't in the car but tried to shield the accused. Cops claim that the accused were very much aware of Anjali's body under the car.
उन्होंने ये देखते हुए कि इसके पास ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस नहीं है और ये एक एक्सीडेंट का ही केस है, किसी दूसरे आदमी को सजेस्ट किया कि तुम कहो कि मैं गाड़ी ड्राइव कर रहा था.
Shocking details emerge in the Air India urination horror. Complainant accuses the airline of no action and says that she was forced to speak to the offender after the act. Also says the crew exercised poor judgment in the quantity of alcohol served to the man. Believe it or not, there's a second urination horror once again on board an Air India flight, this time from Paris to Delhi. Man urinates on woman's blanket mid-air, let off after he gave a written apology. Interim relief for 50,000 Haldwani residents. Supreme Court stays demolition of Haldwani houses. SC says 50,000 people can't be uprooted overnight. Ahead of Pathan's release, fringe protests in Ahmedabad theatre warns against release of Shah Rukh Deepika Stara. And Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella meets Prime Minister Modi, says inspiring to see India's focus on digital transformation and assures all help for the vision. What you see on your screens are 8 CCTV images that is helping us right now piece together the exact sequence of events. From the first footage that we had accessed here on India Today, which showed the vehicle with Anjali's body going on for nearly 12 kilometers, to the latest footage that shows today how the accused tried to cover up their crime, flee from the spot. All of this establishes one way or another exactly what happened to Anjali on New Year's Day, and also beyond a doubt establishes that the accused very much knew that they were dragging Anjali's body for 12 kilometers and despite that didn't stop.
India stunned by the New Year hit and run horror in the national capital. 20-year-old Anjali died on the night when police surveillance should have been at its best. But as more and more skeletons stumble out of the closet, the case is getting murkier. This is where it all began. In the CCTV footage, Anjali and Nidhi can be seen coming out of the hotel to a spot where their scooty was parked, but both the girls are seen arguing. But eventually, they rode together with Anjali riding pillion. Moments after that, another CCTV footage shows Anjali driving the scooty and Nidhi riding pillion. Nidhi had claimed Anjali was drunk, a claim which has been rubbished by Anjali's family. In the next set of footage, Anjali's scooter can be seen taking a U-turn and the Baleno blinking the dipper. Instead of stopping and helping the wounded, the 5 in Baleno, allegedly drunk, kept driving while Anjali is stuck under their car. They dragged her for 12 long kilometers. Anjali's friend Nidhi claims she fled the accident spot out of fear. A CCTV footage which has come as a massive shocker shows a police PCR van on the same route where Anjali was dragged for 12 kilometers. This CCTV has raised several questions on Delhi Police's security check as they failed to notice the 20-year-old woman stuck under the car. Anjali's friend, who fled the accident spot, reached home at around 1:30 am. According to the timestamp on the CCTV footage, well before the moment accident took place. This has raised doubts about Nidhi's version of events that night. Nidhi kept mum for 2 days. Didn't inform Anjali's parents about her sordid accident. She broke her silence only after the cops spotted her in the CCTV footage. It was at 4:51 am when the 5 accused finally parked their car in Rohini, almost 3 hours after they hit Anjali and dragged her on the Delhi roads. What really transpired in those 3 hours? Why did Anjali's friend Nidhi stay silent? How did a police PCR fail in spotting a woman being dragged? Some of these questions which need to be answered to solve this Delhi horror twister. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, Himanshu Mishra is joining us live from Delhi with all the latest updates on this case. He's been reporting particularly from the parking lot where the Baleno was found. We also have with us Shams Khan, managing editor of Crime Tak, who's seen many a case like the one that we're reporting on currently in the national capital. Shams, I'd like to begin with you. Good evening. There are a lot of questions right now about the kind of loopholes that have come to the fore. The Delhi police today have said there were 2 more accused who were trying to shield the other accused, the 5 of them in the car, in this matter. But what's clearly established is that the accused knew exactly what they were doing, Shams. There's no question of them not knowing that they were dragging Anjali's body for 12 kilometers.
एक्चुअली इसमें अगर देखें तो शुरू से ही दिल्ली पुलिस ने जो पहले दिन गलती की है वो गलती लगातार दोहराती जा रही है। आपको याद होगा अगर शुरू से देखें, फर्स्ट डे जब ये इंसिडेंट होता है उसके करीब 35 आवर्स 35 घंटे बाद पुलिस को पता चलता है कि स्कूटी में एक नहीं 2 लोग थे। पहले उनका ये स्टेटमेंट था, एफआईआर में भी था कि स्कूटी पे एक ही है। 35 घंटे बाद पता चला कि 2 लोग हैं। उसके बाद फिर उनको 4 दिन के बाद अब पता चलता है कि 5 नहीं बल्कि 7 एक्यूज्ड है। 4 दिन के बाद उन्हें यह पता चलता है कि कार ड्राइव उस वक्त दीपक नहीं कर रहा था बल्कि अमित कर रहा था। तो ये पहले दिन से ही जिस तरीके से दिल्ली पुलिस की इन्वेस्टिगेशन हुई है, सीसीटीवी फुटेज हो या फिर निधि तक पहुंचना, उसमें भी 48 घंटे लगे। पहले दिन असल में हुआ यह कि दिल्ली पुलिस ने इस केस को बहुत लाइटली लिया। उसको लिया कि एक हिट एंड रन केस है, आमतौर पर दिल्ली में एवरेज बहुत सारे ऐसे केसेस होते हैं, यही है। तो उनको सीरियसनेस का एहसास नहीं था, लेकिन जब मीडिया या फिर लोगों का गुस्सा आया और उसके बाद दिल्ली पुलिस ने एक्चुअल में 48 घंटे के बाद अपनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन शुरू की। लेकिन अब भी जो दिल्ली पुलिस आज जिस तरीके की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है, जो सबसे बड़ी अब भी जो सवाल उठ रहा दिल्ली पुलिस पर वो ये है कि आप 304 लगातार कर रहे हैं, जबकि इस केस की इकलौती जो विटनेस है निधि, उसने अपने स्टेटमेंट में साफ साफ कहा है कि उन 5 कार में जो सवार लोग थे उन्हें मालूम था कि वो जानबूझकर, उसने इस शब्द को 3 बार यूज किया कि जानबूझकर उन्होंने अंजलि को घसीटा और उन्हें सब कुछ मालूम था। तो जब यहाँ इंटेंशन क्लियर है और इधर स्पेशल कमिश्नर कह रहे हैं कि 302 लगाने के लिए इंटेंशन और फिर मोटिव होना चाहिए, तो यहाँ पर इंटेंशन और मोटिव दोनों है। अगर एक आपकी प्राइम विटनेस ये कह रही है कि जानबूझकर उन्होंने उसको घसीटा है, तो इसका मतलब यह इंटेंशन भी उसको मारने का और फिर मोटिव भी है मारने का। तो जब इंटेंशन और मोटिव दोनों है तो फिर 304 क्यों और 302 क्यों नहीं? जबकि हम जानते हैं, अपने हिस्ट्री उठाकर देख लें कि इस देश में 304 में चाहे वो BMW केस हो जिसका आज खुद स्पेशल कमिश्नर ने एग्जाम्पल दिया, सलमान खान हिट एंड रन केस हो, एलिस्टर एक परेरा मुंबई का केस था जिसमें 7 लोगों को कुचला, BMW में 6 लोग मारे गए, इन सब में क्या हुआ? 304 ही लगाया था और दिल्ली पुलिस कह रही हम 304 में सख्त से सख्त सजा देंगे। लेकिन अब तक किसी को भी 3 या 5 इयर्स, 3 से 5 साल की सजा किसी को हुई नहीं है। बीएमडब्ल्यू केस में तो सिर्फ 2 साल की हुई संजीव नंदा को, अलिस्टर परेरा को 3 साल की सजा हुई, सलमान खान को 5 साल की सजा, लेकिन अभी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में वो मामला जाएगा तो वो भी शायद कम हो जाएगा। तो 304 अगर यहाँ पे लगाते हैं तो इन 5 या 7 एक्यूज जो है, आप मान कर चलिए कि कितना भी आप कर लीजिए, 3 से 5 साल के अंदर ये सब बाहर होंगे।
Imagine that for such a serious crime, 3 to 5 years, that's it. Shams, what do you make of this whole Nidhi mystery? जैसे family अभी बता रहे हैं कि निधि को एक accused बना दो. What do you make of the fact that the Delhi police are saying she remains a witness in this case? Do you think that going by the information that we have at hand about how she fled from the spot and a lot of question marks, loopholes in her statement, she should be made an accused?
एक्चुअली अगर आप निधि की एंट्री देखें इस पूरे केस में, वो अपने आप में बड़ा सस्पिशियस है। दिल्ली पुलिस को निधि के बारे में पता चलता है, निधि का स्टेटमेंट देती है और उसके बाद निधि फिर सामने आती है और अपना वो एक स्टेटमेंट देती है। अगर उसके पूरे स्टेटमेंट को आप देखें, पूरे इंटरव्यू में वो एक तरह से कैरेक्टर एसेसिनेशन कर रही है अंजलि का, कि उसी ने ड्रिंक किया, उसके बॉयफ्रेंड थे, उसने लड़ाई लड़ी, वो शराब पीकर गाड़ी चलाना चाहती थी, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, मैंने तो ड्रिंक भी नहीं की, सब कुछ। तो अब सवाल यह कि जब तुमने कुछ नहीं किया और ये कह रही हो कि तुम उस दोस्त हो, एक दोस्त जो एक कार के नीचे मर रही है, मदद मांग रही है, आप उसको सड़क पे मरता हुआ छोड़कर आप घर भागते हो। न सिर्फ घर भागते हो बल्कि अगले दिन न्यूज चैनल में जब पता चलता है कि उसकी मौत हो गई, उसके बावजूद आप खामोश हो। आप इवन अंजलि की फैमिली को इन्फॉर्म नहीं करते हो, आप पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म नहीं करते हो, आप कहते हो कि मुझे डर था कि मैं फंस जाऊंगी। आपने ऐसा कौन सा क्राइम किया कि आपको डर था? कोई क्राइम तो है नहीं, साथ जाना या एक्सीडेंट अगर किसी और ने किया। तो बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसकी निधि के स्टेटमेंट को लेकर, बल्कि ये भी है कि क्या निधि का ये स्टेटमेंट ऐसे मौके पर आया जब दिल्ली पुलिस के लोग खिलाफ थे और एक तरह से दिल्ली पुलिस की जो नाकामी थी उसमें उंगली उठ रही थी, और फिर दिल्ली पुलिस ने निधि के जरिए केस को डाइवर्ट करने के लिए, लोगों की जो इमोशन उसको डाइवर्ट करने के लिए कि देखो मामला ये नहीं, मामला तो वो खुद ही ड्रंक एंड ड्राइविंग का है, वो खुद अंजलि ने शराब पी थी, खुद वो होटल से लौट रही थी, तो कहीं ना कहीं केस को डाइवर्ट निधि के जरिए करने का। लेकिन मैं फिर वही कह रहा हूँ कि निधि की पर्सनल लाइफ कुछ हो, उसने चाहे जो किया वो अलग चीज है। बात दिल्ली पुलिस अपने दामन को इसलिए नहीं बिता सकती कि उस रात अगर 2 घंटे रिकॉर्ड पर है और 12 किलोमीटर तक उसे घसीटा गया, और 31 दिसंबर की रात है जब सड़क पे सबसे ज्यादा दिल्ली पुलिस की प्रेजेंस है, करीब 18,000 पुलिस फोर्स न्यू ईयर के ऊपर तैनात की गई थी, उनमें से आपकी एक पीसीआर की जिप्सी नहीं, आपको 12 किलोमीटर तक एक पुलिस वाला नहीं, तो फिर ये लोग कहाँ थे? तो पुलिस इन चीजों से नहीं भाग सकती, पीसीआर के रिस्पॉन्स टाइम से नहीं भाग सकती। 3 पुलिस स्टेशन के एरिया से ये पूरी चीजें हुई है। 12 किलोमीटर अमन विहार, कंझावला और एक सुल्तानपुरी, 3 पुलिस स्टेशन में, हर पुलिस स्टेशन के पास 3-3 पीसीआर की जिप्सी होती है, तो कुल मिलाकर 9 पीसीआर की जिप्सी थी इन 3 थानों में। एक भी पीसीआर जिप्सी वहां नहीं पहुंची। जो पहला विटनेस था दीपक, उसने कहा कि 3:18 पर उसने पुलिस को कॉल किया, लेकिन 4 बजे तक पीसीआर की जिप्सी नहीं पहुंची। तो इन चीजों से पुलिस भाग नहीं सकती।
You know, you've really elaborated on why there are so many questions of the Delhi police right now. After hearing you, Shams, I don't think any of our viewers will have any doubts in their mind that this was not the best of investigations by the Delhi police, that they were clearly wanting from day one on how they went about this particular case. Shams, also, you know, with regards to the question about whether the accused really knew, I'll go back to Shams in just a bit. I'll bring in Himanshu also first on this broadcast. Himanshu, आप थे उस पार्किंग लॉट में जहां पे ये बेलिनो, ये एक्यूज ने छोड़ दिया। अगर आप सीसीटीवी और आज की सीसीटीवी फुटेज के बारे में बात करेंगे तो उसमें तो इतना तो कंफर्म हो गया कि एक्यूज को पता था कि वो बॉडी लेकर जा रहा था 12 किलोमीटर के लिए, क्योंकि एक एक्यूज जो है वो बाहर निकलता है गाड़ी से, पीछे जाता है और फिर नीचे देखता है गाड़ी की बात।
देखिए, बिल्कुल ये मामले में लेकर के जो एक तो एक्यूज का जो बिहेवियर था वो काफी सस्पिशियस है। देखिए किस तरीके की चीजें पुलिस को नहीं पता लगी इन्वेस्टिगेशन के शुरुआती ही वक्त में, क्योंकि शुरुआती जो टाइम होता है, कोई भी अगर क्राइम होता है तो जितनी जल्दी उसके सबूत पुलिस को मिलते हैं वो केस को बाद में आगे बढ़ाने में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण होते हैं। लेकिन जहाँ पुलिस के पास आई विटनेस आता है, पुलिस को यही नहीं पता था कि एक्सीडेंट के वक्त अंजलि अकेली नहीं थी। इसके अलावा जब पुलिस आगे बढ़ती है तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन में पुलिस को ये भी नहीं पता चल पाया कि गाड़ी अमित चला रहा था, न कि दीपक, क्योंकि पुलिस को बताया गया दीपक और पुलिस ने इस बात को मान के आगे बढ़ी। लेकिन जब पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन आगे करती है, गाड़ी के मोटर की जांच कराई जाती है और उसके बाद जब पुलिस आशुतोष के पास पहुंचती है, तब जाकर के पुलिस को पता लगता है कि गाड़ी तो अमित चला रहा था, लेकिन ये सारी चीजें इसलिए छुपाई गई पुलिस से ताकि जो ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस है अमित के पास नहीं था, और इसकी वजह से दीपक को बोला गया कि दीपक गाड़ी चला रहा था। लेकिन यहाँ पर आप देखिए, पुलिस ने इस पूरे मामले में 201 जो जोड़ा है वो सिर्फ इसी की वजह से नहीं जोड़ा है। 201 जो जोड़ा है, पुलिस ने आगे जो पूरा रूट है उसको भी गुमराह करने की आरोपियों ने पुलिस को कोशिश की है। उन्होंने उस रूट के बारे में सही पुलिस को नहीं बताया।
And you know, with every day, more revelations are coming in. My final question to you, Shams, if I can bring you back on this broadcast. जैसे आपने बताया कि इतना ज़्यादा lapses था दिल्ली पुलिस से, when you look at this particular investigation, कि अभी स्वाति मालीवाल, DCW chief जो है, she's saying that this case must be handed over to the CBI. आपको क्या कहना है इसके बारे में? Do you think that there is merit here for such a demand for this case to be transferred?
सीबीआई असल में किसी भी प्रॉब्लम का सलूशन नहीं है, और हम जानते हैं कि सीबीआई के पास जो भी केस जाता है वो ठंडे बस्ते में ही चला जाता है, तो फिर अंजलि को इंसाफ मिलने में और बहुत देरी होगी। लेकिन दिल्ली पुलिस ने जिस तरीके से इन्वेस्टिगेशन की, और आगे जो होगा मुझे डर इस बात का है कि आज जिस तरीके से स्पेशल कमिश्नर ने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में कहा कि ये चूंकि 304 का ही मामला, 302 का नहीं, क्योंकि इसमें इंटेंशन और मोटिव क्लियर नहीं है, तो ये कहकर उन्होंने एक और गलती की, और ये है कि जब ये मामला कोर्ट में जाएगा तो इन जो 7 अक्यूज्ड हैं इनके ही लोग, इनके वकील कोर्ट में कहेंगे कि देखिए दिल्ली पुलिस ने खुद कहा है कि हमारे जो क्लाइंट हैं इनका कोई इंटेंशन या मोटिव नहीं था जान से मारने का। तो केस एक तरह से ये स्टेटमेंट देकर इन अक्यूज को फायदा ही पहुंचाया गया दिल्ली पुलिस की तरफ से, और देखिएगा कि केस में उनको इससे बहुत मदद मिलेगी।
Okay, so clearly at this point, the Delhi police need to buck up. They need to buck up as far as the investigation goes. As the nitty-gritty is really that they're not getting into currently, and they're not preempting what's going to happen next as far as this case is concerned, and building a strong case against the accused, against the monsters who drove with Anjali stuck to their car for 12 kilometers. Shams, as always, appreciate you for joining us here on India Today. Your insights have really given us a sense of why the Delhi police's probe is found to be lacking right now. Thanks to Himanshu as well for getting us the latest updates. But today you had a detailed press conference, quite contrary to what we saw yesterday and the day before, when the Delhi police gave us, a few seconds of a press briefing. Today, they took questions finally from the media. And as a result, big revelations have come to the fore. The Delhi police has confirmed that 2 more accused named Ankush and Ashutosh, who is the owner of the Baleno, by the way, have been identified. They're yet to be arrested, however, at this point. The police also claimed that the accused are not linked to the victim, but were very much aware that there was a body under their car and yet kept driving.
More twists in the Delhi hit and drag case as more and more CCTV images confirmed the accused knew they were dragging Anjali's body. Cops have made some sensational revelations in the case. In the biggest development yet in the case, Delhi police revealed that 2 more accused have been identified in the case, who have been recognized as Ankush and Ashutosh. Ashutosh owned the Baleno, and he's now been arrested along with Ankush for misleading investigators. The 2 accused, however, weren't in the car during the hit and drag. That's not the only big revelation by the cops. All this while, the 5 accused in the custody maintained it was Deepak who was driving the car. The cops have now clarified that it wasn't Deepak but Amit who was driving the car, and the reason they tried to hide this information is because Amit does not even have a license.
CDR के आधार पर हमें ये पता लगा है कि इसमें 2 लोग और इन्वॉल्व थे, और उनके लिए पुलिस अभी रेड कर रही है। किसी भी जो भी क्रिमिनल आदमी है जिसने कोई क्राइम किया है, कि उसको नॉलेज होती है कि अगर मैं ऐसे गाड़ी को मारूंगा या इसको आगे ले जाऊंगा किसी के ऊपर के इंसान से, तो उसकी डेथ हो जाएगी। CCTV के एनालिसिस से एक्यूज्ड और डिसीज्ड का कहीं कोई कनेक्शन हमें नहीं मिला है। इसके साथ साथ जो एक्यूज्ड हैं उनका और जो आई विटनेस है उसका भी कोई कनेक्शन हमें नहीं मिला है।
Meanwhile, young Anjali's family is shattered and angry. they staged a protest yet again outside the Sultanpuri police station, expressing their frustration with the police probe. While the police maintain Nidhi is a crucial witness in the case, the victim's family wants her to be named as an accused.
जांच चल रही है, संतुष्ट हैं आप उस जांच?
हम संतुष्ट नहीं हैं।
संतुष्ट नहीं है।
नहीं।
अभी आप थाने जा रही हैं?
हाँ जी।
क्या कहेंगे वहाँ जाके?
फांसी चाहिए लड़कों की।
फांसी चाहिए।
हाँ जी।
इसमें न्याय हो, पूरी तरह से मामला 302 का है, 5 से 7 लोग हो गए, 7 से 10 भी हो सकते हैं। ये पूरी गिरोह का काम है, इसमें जांच बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हो, फांसी की मांग कर रहे हैं।
जब 2 जनवरी को परिवार के साथ हम SHO के पास गए थे तो वहाँ माता का 302 में बयान दर्ज होता है। पुलिस आश्वासन देती है कि ये केस 302 में चलेगा, पर आज दिल्ली पुलिस के आला अफसर आके कहते हैं कि 302 का मुकदमा ही नहीं है।
As the investigation progresses, the biggest lead for the cops has emerged from all the CCTV footage they've accessed. But the accused reportedly are giving contradictory statements, and that's why they're now considering a lie detector test to weed out more details.
Now the investigation has also revealed that it was not Deepak but Amit who was driving the car, despite the fact that he is not having a valid driving license. The cops have also stated that while victim didn't know accused before the accident, the accused clearly knew that she was trapped under their car. Now it appears that this case is getting murkier with each passing day. In New Delhi, with Vijay Ankit Singh, this is Rahul Gautam reporting for India Today.
We'll continue tracking the story and getting you all the updates very, very closely here on India Today. Coming up on the other side, part 3 of our reality check to find out if the streets of India are safe. This time we're getting you a report from the National Capital Region, from Gurugram and Noida. Stay with us for that exclusive report.
Wedding bells are ringing louder than ever as Bollywood's next it couple is finally ready to say their I do's. That's right, with New Year, Siddharth Malhotra and Kiara Advani are all set to begin a new chapter of their lives as husband and wife. According to India Today sources, the most anticipated wedding of 2023 will take place in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan in the first week of February. Sources further reveal that the couple is going all out to ensure they have a lavish Punjabi wedding. The wedding ceremonies will take place over 2 days. There will be Sangeet and Haldi on the same day, and the next day is Pheras. A lot of their common friends and family members have already started shopping for marigold and yellow-themed outfits for the Haldi. Kiara was also heard discussing a Sangeet song playlist with her friends in Dubai over the New Year's. Since Sher Shah was a huge hit for both of them, Radha Lambia is already on the Sangeet playlist. Reports suggest that the guest list will include immediate family and industry friends like Karan Johar, Varun Dhawan, Katrina Kaif and Rakulpreet Singh. And after the wedding, the couple will also be hosting an elaborate reception in Mumbai. Entertainment Bureau, India Today. Mrunal Thakur has signed her next film starring Nani, which is tentatively titled Nani 30. As per the glimpse released by the makers, the film looks like an emotional family drama. The image of Nani with a young girl showed that the movie could revolve around a father-daughter relationship.
నువ్వు ఉంచుదాం అంటే ఉంచుదాం.
నిజంగా?
ఇట్రా నువ్వు చెప్పు నీ విష్ లిస్ట్ ఏంటో.
Directed by debutant filmmaker Shauryav, the film will mark Mrunal's second Telugu film after she delivered a remarkable performance in Sita Ramam, which co-starred Dulquer Salmaan and Rashmika Mandanna. The romantic drama was based on a love story between Sita, played by Mrunal, and Lieutenant Ram, essayed by Dulquer. It was directed by Hanu Ragapudi. Meanwhile, the actress has several Hindi films lined up in 2023. One is with Aditya Roy Kapoor, titled Gumrah, which is the official remake of the hit Tamil film Thadam. She will also be seen essaying the role of the on-screen sister of Ishan Khattar in Raju Krishna Menon directorial Pipa. The film is based on the life of Brigadier Balram Singh Mehta.
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Welcome back. Let's get your part 3 now of India Today's reality check of how safe or unsafe Indian cities are. The dismal reality on ground. We've been getting exceptional responses from all of you, from you the viewer, on our part 1 and part 2 of our reality check. So this time we sent out our team of reporters to the national capital region. This isn't just restricted to Delhi, but to parts of Gurugram, Noida and Greater Noida to conduct a safety status check. 6 reporters of the India Today group ventured out post-midnight to see what the situation is on the ground.
कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं होगी ना? यहाँ पे पुलिस बूथ भी है सामने यहाँ पे। ये पुलिस चौकी ऐसी बंद रहती है हमेशा, चालू नहीं होती कभी? क्यों? ये रात में नहीं बंद रहती है। रात में बंद रहती है, पर ये तो असिस्टेंस बूथ है ना, 24 घंटे लिखा है उस पे। हाँ लिखा तो, पर इस टाइम इसमें कोई है वो नहीं, सब अपने घर गए हो, सोए पड़े होंगे, वही भी तो एक सोए पड़े होंगे। सोए पड़े होंगे, नहीं रहता कोई यहाँ पे। क्या हो गया? पुलिस बूथ का पूछ रही थी मैं कि ऐसे ही बंद रहता है ये हमेशा?
The time is 1:15 in the midnight and I am at the most busiest chowk of Faridabad. Of course, I was standing here for past 20 to 25 minutes, but there was not a single PCR van that made rounds in this area. What came as a surprising fact is I was when standing here, just right in front of this police assistance booth, what we found is that the real truth of this particular area. This shows that what kind of security is being provided by the Haryana police. Just because, see, this police assistance booth, which, you know, should have been working 24/7 for women's security, is locked as of now. There is no policeman, no cops present inside this police assistance booth. What we noticed in fact is while I was standing over here and waiting for 20 to 25 minutes, there were several people, you know, some coming with filthy intentions, some asking for the lift, some asking for the drops. But there was also a PCR van who came and just passed by towards the Neelam Chowk, towards the BK hospital. But then they did not even stop for a while or asked what is going on over here or what kind of help do you need. But this is the picture of the, you know, of the police booth which we are showing you right now, which is locked, and you can see that it is in a completely dead condition. And I think this is what the real truth of the Haryana police is, and this is what the security they are providing to the women at night is. The time is 3:37 as of now, and we are going to have a reality check on the shop of an alcohol, and we'll see that we are able to purchase it or not, despite the fact that the shutters are down, but there is a small window that is open. Just go for a reality check. कोई है क्या? हाँ, अभी मिल जाएगा? मिल जाएगा? हाँ? पेमेंट कैसे लोगे? और वो नहीं है पेटीएम? गूगल पे कुछ ऑनलाइन पेमेंट है? हाँ? कैश देखती हूँ, दोस्तों से पूछती हूँ 1 मिनट के 2-4 कितने मिल जाएंगे अभी बॉटल आपके पास? मिल जाएंगे ना? अभी कब तक खुला है ये वैसे? क्या? इस पे कर दे पेमेंट स्कैनर से ना? वो खुला कब तक है ये? जब भी 8 बंद हो जाए तो रोज खुला रहता है ना? आना मतलब किसी को बताना भी हो तो खुला रहता है ना रोज वैसे? कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं होगी ना? यहाँ पे ये पुलिस बूथ भी है सामने यहाँ पे? हाँ नहीं है ना? क्योंकि मैंने कहा ये पुलिस बूथ है सामने, उसकी तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, चलेगा ना? क्योंकि यहाँ पर भी है और उसके पहले भी एक और बूथ है।
हाँ जी पंडित जी। हाँ। अरे उधर जी का पंडित जी कितने कुछ कम कर लो भाई, कर लो। पेट भरना चाहिए ना, भरा तो पीते रहो। ज्यादा ड्रामे मत कर, पीते नहीं घूटना है। मैं ले रहा हूँ भाई, मैं ले रहा हूँ।
As of now, I am also scared standing over here right in the middle of this road. And you see there, if you show Shagun, these street lights are also closed. And this is what the reality is. We have been waiting here since past 10 minutes and there's no PCR van. There was of course a police booth which was certainly closed, but then there is no PCR van taking rounds. There were few PCR vans we saw, but they were standing at a place. They were not making rounds inside the lanes, inside the gullies. They were just standing at a place at the Chaurahas. But this is what the reality depicting, you know, the darkness of these lanes. And I think, you know, if these lanes must have been lightened up, these lanes should have CCTV cameras so that to avoid any kind of untoward incident. But as of now, what we are seeing is far away from the actual reality. With cameraman Shagun Bharadwaj, this is Tejri reporting for India Today from Faridabad.
Our next report is from Gurugram by Milind Sharma, and the biggest takeaway from her report is that several working women, many of them who step out late into the night after night shifts or post a late shift in Gurugram, say they feel extremely unsafe, and this is because there are several streets without even street lights.
It's 1 a.m. and 15 minutes in the night. We are near the Sahara Mall area of Gurugram. It's known for its nightlife, which is why people are often seen drinking outside the pubs and clubs that are surrounding this area. You can see one PCR van is currently stationed after we shot few visuals of people drinking outside this particular establishment, and now also the police is trying to clear out this area. This is an area that sees a lot of crowd, which is why Perhaps there's always one PCR van stationary here, but less can be said about other areas of Gurugram this late at night. यहाँ पे पूरा सजा हुआ था, हमारे पास तो कैमरे में शॉट्स
नहीं आपके पास हो गया, हम इसलिए आए हैं, मैं बाहर तो हमें कोई मिला नहीं।
चले गए
आपने
भगा दिए?
मैंने कहा भगा दिया, मैं तो बंद, मैं पूछने आया था भी किसके आदेश से, कितने बजे तक, 4 बजे तक आदेश है ठेके के।
देखिए यहाँ पर मैंने महिला और लड़कियां नहीं देखी घूमती हुई इस वक्त रात के 1-1:30 बज रहा है अब।
आज तो कोई नहीं इधर दिखाई दे रहा, कोई एक आध ऐसे आती रहती है बाहर से, तो उनको बोल देते भाई नाइट के टाइम में अपने घर टाइम से घर चले जाओ अपने, तो ऐसे समझा देते हैं उनको, ऐसे नाइट में मत घूमा करो।
यहाँ पर मैं देख रही हूँ स्ट्रीट लाइट भी नहीं चल रही है, कुछ भी नहीं।
यही तो, अब जैसे यहाँ पे अंधेरा है, चल ठीक है लड़की निकलेंगी नहीं, लेकिन आज जब ये है ना, कोई भी कहीं से भी उठाएगा उसको अंजाम तो दे सकता ना यहाँ पे, तो ये दिक्कत है।
You can see people are actually traveling on this road, but I wouldn't be comfortable just standing.
Yes, and it's pretty.
Even on this road, for that matter.
It's a big highway, so it is not very safe for women to kind of walk down. Even now, we too are walking down.
I don't think we would come alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me show you how dark this whole spot is at the moment. This entire stretch of flyover remains a very unsafe stretch. There are a lot of youngsters who come here, who work over here. We did speak to some and they said that this particular area, the patrolling is very less, and because of the less amount of patrolling here, it remains to be a very unsafe stretch for the people to come and cross it. This stretch of Gurgaon Road, there is not a single street light that is currently working. This entire stretch of road comes near the Rajiv Chowk flyover area, and big MNC offices are just about stone throw away from where we are standing right now. Let me show you that this whole stretch of the road right till the end is a dark patch which is completely unsafe after night falls. Police assistance booth in Rajiv Chowk flyover in Gurugram, and it seems to be completely shut at the moment. The time right now, according to my watch, is 2:37. It's extremely foggy. We can't see anything, but we'll try to ask people here to open this, and there is no answer from inside. And the police assistance booth is completely closed. जी भैया, आप सो रहे थे अंदर? कोई है क्या अंदर? We are trying to find out if there's someone here. There's a man who just left from here, and he just opened the door and tried to speak to someone inside. We just tried to open the door. भैया, कोई है अंदर? जी, आप लोग सो रहे थे क्या? हाँ? अभी बैठे अंदर। लाइटें ऑफ है, मैं बाहर से खटखटा रही थी। खटखटाए तभी तो हम निकले बाहर। आप लोग सो रहे थे सर, मैं बहुत टाइम से खटखटा रही हूँ। अभी व्हीकल थोड़ा डाउन हुआ था तो अंदर चले गए। अच्छा, नहीं बट ये पुलिस असिस्टेंस बूथ है, और आप लोग अंदर देख सकते हैं। हम लोग अंदर जाओ पवन, क्या है? तो
बताओ बहन जी।
मैं तो खटखटा रही थी दरवाजा कब से, मैंने देखा कि कोई रिस्पांस नहीं दे रहा था।
ये पूरा रोड ये हो रहा है, मतलब रोड खाली हो गया तो अंदर बैठ के कौन
सर लेकिन आपकी आंखें देख के साफ लग रहा है कि आप लोग सो रहे थे।
ये बताओ भाई, हमने ये यहाँ
और हम खटखटा रहे हैं, वहाँ से भी हमने पूछा, यहाँ से भी हमने पूछा, आप लोग खोल ही नहीं रहे थे। 10 मिनट से मैं खटखटा रही हूँ, इतनी देर में बाहर कोई हादसा हो जाता तो क्या होता?
हादसा होगा तो हम आएंगे नहीं।
कैसे आएंगे? आप लोग तो सो रहे थे अंदर, और एक नहीं 3 लोग हैं अंदर। क्या नाम है सर आपका? क्या नाम? ASI बादल। अच्छा, we have just spoken to ASI Badal here. There were 3 police officials inside. When we tried to knock the door, they were asleep. But after some time, there was a man who came in a shawl, and he happened to have pulled the door a little bit, and they woke up. But eventually, the problem is that what if something untoward were happening outside? Would these police officials be aware of it, despite this being a police assistance booth in Gurgaon? This is Milan Sharma with Pawan Kumar reporting for India Today.
And finally, a check from Noida. Aishwarya Paliwal roamed the streets of Noida to check whether cops are actually patrolling and ensuring the safety of women. Here's what she found. I'm leaving you with this report.
It's 1:15 in the morning. It's important to start my story by telling you what time it is so that you understand the story that India Today is trying to tell you. We have seen the horrific incident that took place in Delhi, and now we have moved our focus to Noida, which is a very important city in the state of Uttar Pradesh, right adjoining the national capital. I'm standing right outside a police thana. This is the police thana of Sector 39. And the reason why I'm standing outside the thana is because at the moment there is no police personnel present inside. I cannot even see CCTV cameras here. This is a very prominent chalk, an intersection. But just in case you get stuck, if you are a woman and something happens to you on this on this junction, on this chalky, then at least at the moment I don't see police personnel here. There are a couple of police personnel who at the moment are on rounds, but that leaves these kind of prominent chowkis empty. It's 1:45 in the night and I'm standing right outside a police station of Sector 41. The reason why I'm standing here is because I want to understand, just in case there's a woman who's standing alone, do the police personnel inside actually step out to ask me what's wrong, what the problem is? I've been standing here for almost 20 minutes and it's heartbreaking for me to tell you that the police personnel are not stepping out, nor are they asking me what the problem is. As you can see the weather, there's a thick blanket of fog. One cannot see barely 20 meters away, and in this weather, if there is a woman who's standing right outside a police station, police personnel are not coming out. I can also tell you that there is a taxi which has just stopped barely 20 meters away from me. I don't know what he's trying to see, but this is happening right outside a police station. I am also here. The taxi driver too has stopped his vehicle barely 20 meters away from where I am standing. At 3 in the morning, will Noida police come looking for you? Are they patrolling? Are they patrolling enough? Rather, that's the question to be asked. Is it safe for a woman? If a woman is alone, is it safe for her in her car to be driving at wee hours in the morning? My blinkers are on. The visibility is almost zero. And now I'll stop my vehicle on the left hand side and actually wait to see if help comes, if police personnel come, and if patrolling is actually as stringent as the authorities claim it to be. The reason why Anjali was dragged for 12 kilometers is because no one came to her rescue. There were eyewitnesses who could feel something was wrong. People did not call the PCR van on time. Even the PCR van that came out, that reached the spot was too late. And this is the crux of the problem. I'm a journalist. Still, my vehicle has been standing on the main expressway, the expressway which connects Noida with Agra, with Lucknow. The weather is not conducive. The visibility is almost zero. Unfortunately, no one has come to check up on me. And it's almost 3:30 in the morning. Just in case a girl gets stuck, help will scarcely, barely reach her on time. With camera person Sanjay Kumar, this is Aishwarya Paliwal reporting for India Today.
It's total luxury in the sky. You've just spent over 3 lakh rupees. You flew business class on this Air India flight to New York. And now you're on your way back home to Delhi. After you finish your finely crafted business class meal, you hunker down for some rest before arrival. The cabin lights are dimmed. The gentle hum of the aircraft lulls you into what you hope will be some sleep. Except you heard the sound of